Okay, folks. Can I tap my own screen? I guess not. Oops. Sorry, guys. Okay, it's going to be a bit of a small type of day, but I feel it's important to kind of show up because it's responsibilities. Thank you for coming over if you're here. Oh yeah, and I also have my Poshmark. That's right. Okay, so I think, oh, konnichiwa. Thank you for popping over. I just had my sushi earlier. I've overeaten. I need to start losing some weight here. I think today I'm not going to be too crazy on a discussion, but I feel as if it's probably just important to pop over and say hi. Thank you for seeing and watching my friend and I have a discussion. Number 2, yeah. Interesting how that looks now. Popping over and checking and watching my friend. We're going to do more interviews. I think this is a great way to connect up with people and introduce everybody to everybody. It's kind of a nice approach because we're all relatively working from home these days. Once again, I work as an independent, so I don't have, like, I'm my own boss, if you know what I mean. So that's why, for me, going live is important because I'm going in and socializing with and talking to people because I think it's important to socialize in some sort of format. Yeah, it's summer here in the United States. We are having a major heat wave. Major heat wave. It's like 90 degrees Celsius at the moment, or more in a lot of the places. So yeah, it's a very interesting thing. You know what? What I'm gonna do is while I'm waiting, I'm gonna do my Poshmark since I have to do my Posh. I'm gonna put this on silent. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do this now. I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm just having a very casual day. I did want to talk a little bit about what people know of multimedia art, and why multimedia art is a very interesting kind of discussion. I don't think a lot of people are necessarily talking about it. Welcome in. Thanks for. I'm just doing my Poshmark while I'm talking today. If you have any particular questions, thanks for popping over. If you've seen the video that I did the other day on multimedia, or myself and my friend Starla, we were having that brief discussion. I don't know if yeah, so it's just a very casual thing right now. I feel it's important that if I am going to be on various platforms, to show up for various platforms every day, which I try my best to, because that's just how it is now, and you have to show responsibility. So this is my responsibility to make sure that I'm on here frequently so that things start developing, right? If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just doing a very casual day. I can talk art, I can talk music, I can talk a little bit about fashion. If you want to learn something, let me know. Okay, I don't know what that means. Can you explain? Ugh. Ugher. What does that mean? Sonele? Glenors, Mamba. Are you from Zimbabwe? Are you from Swaziland? Are you from somewhere in Africa? Because I know Zanele could be South African too. I lived in my mom is South African, if that helps. She's mixed from the community. I'm not going to talk about that discussion. That's a whole different topic. Hello, you are Semez week. That also sounds. Are you guys from like Africa? Those I can never pronounce them, hey? Or is that from, where are you from? You are Semez Kawikes. Oh, okay. Hi, I'm just here to talk today. I don't know if you guys saw the video of my friend, my wonderful friend, who's absolutely talented. She was on yesterday. If you haven't seen the video that we went live on to have like an interview with her, go check it out. It's so interesting. So interesting. And I'm learning so much from her because I had lived in South Africa and studied my master's. Hi, cat. I guess I am a cat. These are my headphones. If I take them off, it's very muffled in the background, so I try to keep them on. Polka Grum. Where's that from? Okay, you guys tell me where you're from now. See, this is why I like coming on here. You guys are from all over the world. I love it. I love it. I lived all over the world too, so this is so cool. Can everybody tell me where everybody's from? I'd love to hear. Let's see if I know anything about the countries you're from. We did that the other day. I spoke a little bit about India. It was kind of interesting. I was like, oh, I know a little bit about India. Yeah. Poland, okay. My mom. Yeah, well, okay, I mean, yes. Colombia, look at this. You guys are fantastic. And how did you find this live? I'm curious. So you guys need to be very careful. The messages are held for review. Yeah. Okay, I see. Just be very careful. Don't say anything that's a little weird because YouTube is watching and observing very carefully. Indonesia. Yeah, my name's Indonesian. I'm sure you know that. That's so cool. Sinta, right? Or how do you pronounce it in Indonesia? I lived in Surabaya as a child, and then I was born in Singapore, if that helps. So yeah, I traveled. I lived in different places myself, so I understand. Indonesia is fantastic. I love it. The food is so good. It's so good. I love Indonesian food. It's so fantastic. So yeah, cool. Lithuania. Oh my gosh, this is so cool, guys. Look at you. You guys are from all over the world. I love it. I love it. What else? Where else is everybody from? Let's hear more about the countries. Let's hear. I'm curious to know what else is going on around. What's going on around the world now? India. Wow, guys. So cool. Love it. I love it. It's so fantastic. What else can you tell me? Let's have a conversation. Today is a relaxing day for me. I'm not really going to do too much on anything. And that is supposed to mean what? I can report you if you're having an issue. How old are you, sir? Ma'am? Yorji karata. That is so cool. Rolando from Mississippi? Or Missy? Let me see who this person is. You know, I can really report you guys, hey? You guys say silly things. Sorry, give me a second. I just want to see. I'll just remove that for now. There we go. Maybe I remove you from my page. It's so annoying. Okay, 2 seconds. Sorry, I don't mean to look like weird. Let me just, there we go. I'm trying to be the mediator as well on here, so I make sure that I'm keeping an eye on all the things that are happening and the activities, because safety comes first, right? It's not just about your safety or my safety. It's about how people interact. Thank you. I appreciate it. I put it together myself. I'm the artist that put the background on and everything. Yeah. If you guys have any questions on how to put a space like this together, let me know. I can show you to do a lot of different things to make this happen. Yeah, it's a fun little room. I use my little dinosaur as my headset holder. He's kind of useful. I have found a purpose for him, so he has to stay. He must stay, even though everybody's like, it's so young, like. Where am I from? So, I am mixed. Okay, I'm half South African, half American. I've lived in 5 different countries. So, in all honesty, and I have a little bit of it's like a South African American accent. So, right now I'm living in the United States. Okay. Yeah. There's more conversation here. Let me be honest. There's more conversation on YouTube than I have been having, unfortunately, on the other platform, TikTok, because I've been going live there too, and it's just a very interesting. Everybody wants to see my fur babies, but when they want to talk to me, it's like, I don't want to talk to you. I come over here and everybody wants to talk, and I think it's so fantastic. I love the fact that you guys are so sociable. And I know that in certain countries you do not have TikTok, so this becomes like that platform where conversation is useful, right? I think it's great. I like it. I do know that everybody here is maybe a little bit younger. I do understand that. What am I wearing? Oh, it's a waist trainer. I've gained weight. And when I get on the lives, I get like very self-conscious, so I put this around my waist to feel as if I'm a little bit smaller than I am. That's what that is. That's a waist trainer. I'm 44. I'm not like 22 or anything. I wish I was. I wish I was 22. But I'm an older person. I've lived many different lives. So yeah, that's what that is. And I have an injury, a permanent injury, so it's not going to completely go away forever. So I have to find ways to kind of deal with I suppose it's insecurities, right? My insecurities, until I start losing the weight that I want to. So that is the solution for me at the moment. The waist trainer. It's a waist trainer. If I take it off, everything like it's like, yeah, it's just how it is. So yeah, yes. Thank you. Well, 30. That makes me feel better. Yeah, I'm actually 44. If I was, yeah. So I do wish I looked 32. I'm a little bit older. I am a little bit older. That is my thing. Here, let me get closer. I'm trying to find the most comfortable position right now. I'm gonna put this on here so I lean on this while we talk. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, thank you. It's because my teeth are like I have, yeah, I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I don't smile enough. I know a lot of people are like, why don't you smile more? I was like, I've just lived too much life. Too much life makes you not smile as much because you just know how life is in the end, you know? So and the music you hear in the background is stuff that I produced. I always play the stuff that I've done because it's copyright free and I don't have any problems. But every time I play something that belongs to somebody else, it's considered somebody else's music, and so it's a problem, right? I am married, yes. I just don't have my ring on, but I am married. I am married. My husband works for CBS News. So he works for the news channel. So yes, I do have a settled, comfortable, happy relationship. Yes. So yeah, it's an interesting kind of English or Spanish. What do you mean, like language-wise? He's Cambodian. He's actually, if you know anything about East Asia, he's from East Asia originally, so he's Cambodian. So I have 2 fur babies. I don't have any kids. Yes. My fur babies are considered, because it's a lot of work. They take a lot of work, are the babies of our house. They are very demanding, very, very demanding. One of them is sleeping on the bed right now, and the other one is in her little house. So yeah. You guys need to be very careful. You know, YouTube moderates or mediates messages that are not necessarily considered, yeah. I just wish I knew whoever it was that's sending those messages. Can't see the person, so I'm not going to respond to those. Yes. Sally, how are you? I'm so glad you guys are coming back. It's always nice to see everybody here. It's not a big, like, but you guys, you know, you guys talk back to me. When I'm on TikTok, people are very shy. I don't know why people are so. Why are people so shy to talk? It's not that hard. You just type it up. Christy. Is your friend there? Christy, yes. I said Christy. Christy? And thank you, and to you too. I wish you have a blessed, or you will have a blessed day today. Thank you very much. Hi, Jamie. How are you? I'm doing well on my side. English or Spanish? I speak English. I don't speak Spanish. I'm not a Spanish-speaking person. Ah. How are you doing on your side? See, a lot of you guys are a lot younger. So can I ask you what it is that you guys are attracted to for being and joining me on this channel? I just want to know from your perspective, what is it? Is it the ears? Is it the setup? Is it the lights? Tell me why you guys are interested in this space. I'm just curious. I've never really asked that question. It's probably a good question to ask, but I've never really asked it. What is it that attracts you guys to this? I want to hear from your perspective. Christy. I said Christy again. So is that your friend, Justin? Justin Bailey. Bailey, is that correct? Yeah. Lots of younger people. Which is okay. I was trying to make this like an over 16, but I guess it's not like really. What? Gia? Geji? Somebody keeps sending me some strange messages. So if I'm looking like very confused, I'm getting a lot of messages. This message is held for review. I'm getting a whole bunch of those now. I think people just want attention. I think the reason why people fluster and bother people online is because they have nothing better to do. Not necessarily everybody that's on here, but there's this one person that keeps coming back and saying stupid things. You're 9. That's cool. That's okay. I mean, as long as your parents know that you're on here watching me, it's okay. I feel as if, you know, I did set this up specifically for 16 and up, but if it's, you know, I mean, I think it's okay as long as you guys keep your parents aware that this is what you're doing, right? I'm like monitoring the space as well. I love it, Dog Lover. I love your name. So what is it that you guys are interested in? What is it that Younger people see that I don't see about the space that I'm in. Can you tell me what it is? Is there something I should change or leave it as is? You tell me what you think. Is it, it's most like it's probably the years, isn't it? It's probably the years. It's A-okay. Thank you. But what is what is it that interests you? Is it because it looks almost like a gaming room? Is that what it is? I don't have any. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I just hope, and you guys are if you're interested in music, you can watch my videos on music. And I do try going live every day. I try my best. I really do. Because I like being back here and talking to people, you know? It's so much easier to talk to everybody here. You are 9. That's good. Have you seen any videos that are interesting from my channel that you like? You tell me what you think. What do you find interesting? Hi. Arjun Shama. Am I pronouncing that right? I'm so bad with names sometimes. And it's so hard to, some names are so much more difficult because the pronunciation is different. Um, I see. Yeah, I'm just chatting today. I wanted to do some music, but it's always nice to talk to everybody. I didn't really have a chance yesterday, so this is a good time to chat. XXX. Thank you. Is that kisses? Should we play a game? Maybe since everybody's here. Do you want to play? I think we were playing tic-tac-toe yesterday or the other day. I actually have a chessboard. I can play chess. Does anybody else know how to play chess? I can play chess. I can put the board up and then we can choose. Oh, that's so cute. I can't pull it out right now. I have to see it after. I don't know if I can press. Let me just see. Yeah. I can't really see. No, I can't see it yet. I'll have to see it later on. You do like my videos. What is it about my videos that you like? Tell me what your feelings are about it. I just want to hear from somebody's perspective who's younger. I'm just curious to know. My mom's like, make sure the kids know that. Make sure their parents know, because my mom's also a teacher. She's like, make sure their parents know that they're on here. And I'm like, I do. I try to tell them every day. My headphones, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you know, when I was growing up, we didn't have these. So I was like, it's only like logical to have the headphones now because they have the headphones. Back in the 80s, we only watched things like Dragon Ball Z and stuff, or Dragon Ball. And none of this existed. So now that it exists, I'm like, we have to have them. Uh-huh. That's good. Keep saving. Keep saving. That's always very important. Keep saving your money. Saving is the key, right? Hello, MD Afsali. Is that right? Where I can never pronounce everybody's name. I'm so sorry, guys. My absolute apologies if I cannot pronounce it. You're so sweet. Thank you. So are you enjoying watching the videos and listening? I haven't actually done a new video on production, but I should probably get into the production, you know? A huge fan, you mean a huge fan of Dragon Ball? Ugh, I think everybody's a huge fan of Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is fantastic. Who doesn't like Dragon Ball? Assalamu alaikum, yes. And to you too. Did I pronounce that right? I hope I did. I think I did. It's funny, my husband always says it. I was like, why are you saying it? He's not even Indian, but he walks around saying it every day. I was like, wow, you're getting into it now. It's good. Was it pronouncing? Oh, I pronounced it all wrong. I knew I did. I was like, there's no way I did it correctly. But doesn't that say hello or good afternoon? What is the actual meaning? Can you tell me what the meaning is exactly? What does it really mean? What is it? It's like, does it mean bless you? Does it mean... You're so funny. Is somebody there that's named Christy? That's hysterical. You are too funny. That is so funny, guys. Really, you guys are so funny. Too much. Oh yeah? You've watched all the videos? Oh my gosh. Should I do another video? Am I like behind on videos? I should do more. Well, I am so happy. Are they helping? Is this stuff really helping you guys? If it's helping you guys, then I feel like I've done something right. I don't know. I mean, I really hope it does. You know, that was my key, is to provide information that can help you guys through developing projects and music. Hi, James. How are you? How's everybody doing? Yeah, it's a good conversation. We're just a casual talking group here. It's kind of cool. Yes. Thank you. I wasn't sure about the exact meaning. I thought maybe I should ask somebody who knew more about it. Oh, I'm so glad. Why? Because I said Christy? I am doing well. I'm taking it really easy. I'm supposed to go back onto the other channel. But you see how many people are socializing? It's so nice to talk to people. I find that TikTok, not enough people are talking. It's the communication is very scarce on the lives. It's like everybody's shy to talk, you know? Here everybody seems a lot happier. It's like everybody wants to have a conversation. I love it. I'm like, yes, I'm back. I'm back. I will always be back. um, and it also helps me to get off my like anxiety because you guys are so calming, right? See you later. Yua, is that correct? Have a wonderful day. Enjoy. That's not a problem. Have a great day. Hey. Yeah, well, I'm glad that these videos are helping people. I just really wasn't sure. What we're going to do is I'm going to try to get my friend who's an animator. He's a really good animator. This was the plan. To bring the today. Oh yeah, the cat ears? Yes, it does. I can change it now. The lights change. It's cool, right? Yeah, I was like, and you can hear I usually have the mic through the phone, but I can move around without worrying about tripping on myself. So it becomes useful to have it on, you know, it connects, so everything works out. Oh, that's a good topic. I don't have any Indian instruments, but we can definitely have a discussion on the instruments that are found inside GarageBand. Very interesting topic. I could do that, and I do have a book on musical instruments, and I think that book might have a little bit about the Indian instruments, like those. I don't know the name of the guitars, but they have the guitars and the voice, and and then there's a tabla. I think that's what it's called. That's percussion instrument. There are all sorts of wonderful instruments from. Oh, that's a very good topic. Thank you. I will. That will be a very good discussion. Oh, I love anime. Do I love it? I grew up in Japan. I spoke Japanese. Hajimemashite. I grew up in Japan. So for me, it was all about anime. I'm even with my husband's like all about anime. So I'm here, I'm sitting and I'm thinking, I will never get over this because now I've married a guy that likes anime as well. So I guess it's just part of life. We are living in a world of anime. So yes, I do. I very much. I don't know as much about animation as he does because he's full on all about anime. Oh my gosh, that's a. Oh, you want to see the chain? Sure. Okay, I'm gonna take these off. So let me see. You see the lights over here? There are a few buttons. There's one that controls the volume of the sound, and then this. You guys are so funny. So that's all it is. It's just a change. What color was it now? Was it pink? Was it blue? I don't know what color was it. Yellow. I'll put the blue back on. Red. We'll do red for now. Okay. There you go. And that's what it is. Simple. I do teach. I mean, I'm consider my YouTube channel my education channel, because I feel like this is the right place for me to talk about like education and how to do things and all that stuff. I was teaching in schools, but during COVID I stopped because I was like, nah, it's not going to work for me. So now I teach online, and I teach privately, so I do stuff still. And then you got like the YouTube channel, so I call this the teaching department. Sorry, bubbles. I don't know what the true color is. I think it starts off with blue. I know, it's terrible, right? I am totally a kid. There's no question. And I have to agree with you on that, James. It's so sad. It's I think that's why the kids keep coming back. It's like she is like, I'm like that Peter Pan. I really haven't grown up. I'm not gonna lie. I refuse to grow up. I will stay young forever. Maybe in my head, but I'll try my best to stay young forever. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. You know, in all honesty, I'm in the States. That would be interesting to find people who. Oh, I do have a friend from India who's a musician. I should ask him. I should see if he's interested. I think he's even on. I think he's even on this channel. I need to track him down. That's a good. That's a good question. You know, it's interesting. I do feel like a lot of people from India are on here. Isn't that strange? Very interesting. What do you think the reason is? I know I have bubbles every time. It's so sad. It's like when you're doing a live, anything can happen, right? And it's always it's either called bubbles or burping, and I'd rather call it bubbles. It's either something it's probably the coffee. It's like, ah, what can I say? That's a good topic. I do think that's a very interesting subject to have brought. I didn't even think about that, but I'll see if I can round my friend up and see if he's interested in having a discussion on. Oh, interviewing a musician from India. I don't know the time space or what time is it now in India? How old are you? Are you a kid, James? It sounds like you're definitely a kid. Um, is it really the lar? I suppose. I guess that's probably what it is. Hey, that's a very interesting subject. I really didn't think about that. AM in the morning. So if I were to do an interview at this time, it's too late for you guys, right? So say if I got a hold of my friend who is an Indian music teacher, and I should really, that's a very good, that is so interesting. I really didn't think about that, but I just I did an interview with my friend from, I guess I'll have to deal with the time changes and stuff. My friend is from Louisiana or something, I think. And we had a discussion yesterday on her her art and her photography and stuff. So yeah, I would like to interview other musicians who are from around the world, like my friend going back to the anime. He's from South Africa. So I would like to interview him about his animation stuff. He's very good. And then another one of my friends is a photographer. And then I have another musician friend. So I think I want to use this channel for partially education and partially to educate about the world, um, world of art from all over the world. So that would be something I should definitely. It is now 3:35 p.m. on the USA side, so it's noon. Most people would be like here, most people would be working. So I call this like work, right? This is my work now. Sitting and chatting up a storm. I'm not getting paid for it, but I'm definitely, meeting people and I'm spreading the word on whatever discussions are of interest. I really do think global discussion is very, very, people are interested in global discussions. So, yeah, I think let me do that music thing. I'm gonna see if I can bring him on and have a discussion on Indian. I mean, I think speaking to somebody who really knows about it more specifically instead of me just researching all the information would be far more interesting because then we get to experience somebody who's living in it, right? Then rather than just somebody who's trying to find the research and get the information. So that's a very good. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. Thank you. That will be a very good discussion. Very good. So you think India is, that's just one of those things, I guess. Hey, hold on. Oops. Me and my bubbles. Okay. A discussion on Indian instruments, musical instruments. My initial plan was to go, if this takes off and things start falling into place on this YouTube channel, I really wanted to travel to different countries and to interview the people within the countries that have that kind of stuff going on, right? So because it's far greater and far more valuable to learn about culture by going in and actually learning it hands-on versus just learning it from the book. So I think it's important to kind of understand it from a different perspective or from the perspective of where it's from originally. My mom's a musical teacher in South Africa, so she can talk about some of the African instruments, What is my favorite music band? There are a lot. I did enjoy David Bowie. I like Nine Inch Nails. I don't know if you know any of these. Tori Amos is fantastic. She's wonderful. Don't forget, I'm older. So because I'm older, I have a different, my view on music will be a little bit different than another person's view on music because that's basically what it is. It's like a generational gap, right? You guys listen to different things than I do or that I have in the past. So yeah, and I like, yeah, I just, lots of things. I like classical music. It goes past bands for sure. Way past bands. Hold on a second. Indian musical instruments and interview. Good. Do you think there are a lot of people that are interviewing people from around the world on their channels? If not, then that is definitely something I would very much like to step into. There might be. I might not necessarily, I think there might be. Was it blue? You're so funny. Okay, let's change it back to blue. Wait, I need to take it off first. Was it blue? I can't remember. You're so funny. Okay, it's black to blue now. I guess it was blue. See, at least you remembered. Too funny. You guys are hysterical. These ears. But can you hear the difference? If I take it off, it's just, it's slightly muffled, but it's controlling the sound around me. So it does become useful. Yeah. Okay. Oh, blogging them? Oh, you mean like having a discussion on? Yeah, I could do that. That could be interesting. It's cool, right? It looks like icy. It's a nice icy cool color, literally cool. Oh, yes, they're good. That's also a good group. Even green. You're so funny. You're still on the colors. You guys are hysterical. You guys are absolutely you're it's so fun. I really do enjoy coming back. Why do I keep on coming back? Because I speak to everybody here. It's so much it's just nice socializing, right? Because when I'm on the other side, I've noticed people are so quiet. I'm like, why are you guys so quiet? What's the problem? So yeah. Um, I do think it's very interesting to maybe I should write a list of everybody's countries and maybe bring up those discussions and find people to talk to who are from around the world in music, not just I mean, I thought starting off from the United States, and it won't just, mind you, it won't just be about music. It's going to be about various types of um, the arts, right? My friend was a photographer. She does a little bit of music. And then, yeah, it's a lot of things to think about. It's a good brainstorming session today, I think. Oh, is it boring? Have I bored everybody? I could show people I have to say I'm a little flat today. There's no question about it. It's I could put some music on in the background or we can work on some music. It's been a bit crazy. I've been trying to figure out a whole bunch of things. It's I don't know, but it's hard to kind of work on a multiple I do multiple platforms. I also do fashion. So I haven't done my fashion stuff today. I have to admit I have to do that next. Jam project? No, I have not. What is a jam? You mean a jam session or a jam project? Is that like a name of a project? You too? Yeah, I mean, singing is good, but I think composition, I'm about music composition. I'm about the actual the I like to pick musicians' heads where it's interesting. Like I want to learn how the music is put together versus just singing. I don't sing. I'm not a my sister sings. Some people are really into the music singing part, but yeah. I believe it. Oh, I believe it 100%. I do believe it. And people from India are all over the world too. Like we have like a lot of Indian food is here in the United States. I'm always finding myself eating samosas. I'm just like this is but it has to be spicy samosas or else I'm just not like interested. If it's no spice, then there's no nothing. It could be anything. Like the curries, I love my curries. I like my chicken masala very much. Yeah. So it's let me write it down. Indian Jam. Is it called the Indian Jam Project? Is that what you're saying? Sorry, Indian. Can you find can I find information on Yeah. Oh, spicy. Oh, make no mistake. My husband's like I don't know if you know about Cambodia, but Cambodia it's nothing but spice. So if it isn't fresh chilies, like I eat my fresh chilies, like they have to be red and they have to be small and they have to be spicy. So I'm all about like really hot stuff. If it's not spicy, it's just not food. It's just how it goes for me. So that I can understand. I can definitely understand that. Yeah, spicy is necessary. Oh yeah. Oh, make no mistake. Oh yes, definitely. Yeah, who doesn't like samosas? The only problem is it's so greasy. It's like, but they're good. They're good greasy, right? It's like I have family. I have my family in South Africa makes samosas because we come from a family of mixed backgrounds. We have Indian in our family. We have Khoi and son in our family. We have a little bit of European, not as much as Asian. We have maybe some Chinese. We have just lots. Different cultures are mixed into our culture. And what does that mean? Fada po. Okay, so now that I don't understand. Can you translate that for me because I would not know. Ajambiya. Oh, don't even ask me that. I'm gonna sound really ridiculous when I try to translate that one or spell or speak it. Is there a way to express that or to? I hope it's nothing bad. It's probably nothing bad. It's probably just yeah, different cultures. I do think that this is the platform to talk about that. I really think people are interested in it. I really do. Look, we're already talking about Indian music. I did bring up on one of my videos traveling, not traveling, but having discussions on cultural music because music is from all over the world. Even Japan has different instruments, you know? You have the koto from Japan, and then you have different guitar-like things from China. From India, there's a guitared instruments in India. I don't know the name of it. And then there are beautiful drumming instruments in India. I mean, it's just so, music is just part of life, if you know what I mean. It's not just, it's not just because it's a creative thing. It's because it's really part of our lives. We've not just grown up with it. It's part of our history, world history, right? It is world history. So music is world history, which is why I like it so much. Even art is world history. You have sculptural pieces, you have crafts from all over the world. That's what I studied. I studied the arts to understand more about cultural perspectives because that is what I enjoy. I feel it's important to understand other people's cultures because it's not just about oneself. It's not just about how you've been raised, but how everybody's been raised. We're all different. We're all coming from different perspectives and different backgrounds, and to understand everybody on a platform or to have people sitting and talking about cultural perspectives is fantastic, or learning from them. Vu Dai Pao, one of the I don't know if I've tasted it. What is it? Is it like those dried, does it like, does it look like dried crackers? And it looks like, not crackers, but they're little tiny chili pieces and they're peanuts and little spicy spirally things that are made out of, I don't know. I might have. If it's a snack, I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but I could be wrong. There's so many different snacks. I don't know the name. I know that in our family we have all sorts of things. Yeah, we have various things that I don't think they make it. Usually, when I was in South Africa and I went to the Indian market, they would have the snack, and in the snack it would be like curry powder with little. They look like, yeah, they look like fried pieces, and you put it like it's all sorts. Oh. Okay, there's something else called, okay, so in South Africa there's something that's called bunny chow. It sort of sounds like that, but bunny chow, you have like a big piece of bread, and in the bed, a whole loaf of bread, and you cut out the whole loaf on the inside, and you put everything in there, from chili sauce to chips to, oh my gosh, anything, to curry. It's like all in there, and you eat that. That's called a bunny chow in South Africa. I don't know if it's, do you guys put it in a bread, or is it literally just on, chutney is great. I love chutney. But it has to be like sweet, like good, nice sweet and sweet and chili at the same time. Good chutney is good. My uncle used to make chutney. He was really good at making chutney. Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think I have heard of them. Harmonium. No, I have not. No, I didn't know that. That's interesting. I didn't even know there was a brand that was, I guess that is a brand, right? Very interesting. Look at this. Now you're making me hungry now. I'm like, I just had my food. This is not helping. This is like, I'm trying to lose weight, and this is now the discussion. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Yes, all the wonderful food. That's okay. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are so sweet. You're just like keeping me company. I do appreciate it. um, yes, I'll try my best to work on this tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow, I'm sure. You see, I come back. I try my best to come back on at 3 o'clock here. So it's 3 o'clock around here. Yeah. Thank you for coming over, Arjun. Did I pronounce it? I probably watched that too. Arjun Sharma. It is. It sounds like a bunny chow. That's what it sounds like. That's what you're explaining is what we call in South Africa a bunny chow. It's like a big piece of bread, and you cut the center of the bread out, and you put everything in it. Because that I like those, but they're so like cholesterol. Luckily, I haven't had anything like that in a long time. But yeah, in South Africa, you get those all the time if that's what it is. You know, it's called. Oh, good, I got it right. Yay, I got it right. I'm so glad. Well, have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you for coming over. Let me see if I can get a hold of my friend and speak to him and ask him if he can come on and do a live with me on Indian instruments, and maybe if he has them, play them, because I know he works with a couple of people. So I'm gonna see if he's around. I'll message him. I'll see. That's a good question. That's a very good question. Very nice. Well, thank you so much for coming over. I do appreciate it. It's interesting to see that different people come on the lives on different days. So I never know who I'm going to have. And obviously, I've never seen anybody on here besides the people that I'm going to be interviewing, right? So. Aw, thank you. I did a really silly video about all the things that I've done in a day for the last video, but I will start doing a few more videos when I have a moment. That will be the next in line, right? Have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming over. Have a wonderful rest of the evening there. Yeah. So it's an interesting, yeah, that's a good idea. So that's very interesting that there are a lot of people from India. Makes me wonder about what else to do here. Yeah, guys. Oh, sorry. Do you have any interesting ideas that I should probably look into besides interviewing other people from around the world in music? How about art? I wish I could connect up with people who do the art stuff too. That might come next. So yeah. Okay, folks. I might call it a day. I do appreciate everybody popping over. It was a bit of a slowish day, but it's okay. I think just a nice little chat is good. Okay, thank you everybody for popping over. I will be back hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Oh, Justin. May I ask why? You keep on asking, and then you say funny things, so I don't know what to say. Christy, fine. Did it sounds weird. I don't even know why I'm doing it, but okay. So whoever's watching this live stream from later on, just remember when I'm talking, I'm also talking to the people on the screen who are messaging me. So I'm responding to people's messages. I don't know if anybody can see the messages, or I'm going to try to see if everybody can look at the discussion. I'm going to test out to see if that's possible. I already said it. I don't need to say it again. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go. I have some things I have to do, folks. So thank you for popping over. I very much appreciated. And then I will catch up with you my best tomorrow, I suppose, right? I'll try my best to get on here. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Much appreciated. Bye. You are too funny. See you later.